Listen, baby, he probably doesn't want to talk to you because every time he tries, you give him your interpretation of what he means instead of really listening to him so he can explain what he means. You try to pick apart everything he says and you go to the most negative thing that you can think of in your head and you push that on him. And that's not fair. Let the man talk until he's finished with no interruption, okay? See, that's a part of exuding your feminine energy. Let him know that you hear him, that you want to understand him, that you're there so he can be free to express himself at any level he wants, as long as it's respectful, okay? And you do the same. You can respect him by allowing him to just talk to you, okay?
It's unfortunate, though, that you have a lot of women in this day and age that don't understand listening to a man because they have been programmed to think that for him to talk, for him to speak in a way that is blunt and honest and direct is an attack on her character. It's an attack on who she is as an individual. But we're going to get into that. Stick tuned.
We present to you Around Productions.
What's good, everybody? If you're first time viewing my content in this video, make sure you like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today we are looking at this video by Miss Kim. Makes a lovely and beautiful statement on the basis of why certain men don't want to express themselves to women, try to just have a one-on-one conversation and trying to just really dynamically and you know, bluntly explain how he feels. You know, one of the main reasons why men don't want to talk about how they feel is because not only is their masculinity and their manhood is attacked, but at the same time, when it comes to women, they don't feel like they're understood. They feel like they're talking to a wall. When you say one thing, they turn it and twist it, and they make it into a whole different concept. You say one thing, and they'll turn that into a whole philosophy lecture about how you don't love me, you don't appreciate me, all this other type of stuff. And he's just trying to tell you where he's coming from on his end. But you're so wrapped up in your head, you make it all about yourself. You won't even hear the man out in terms of what he has to say concerning your character, your relationship, how he personally feels, and where y'all can move on. And let's be honest, ladies. Some of y'all will ask questions and y'all just be asking to be mad. Can you make me mad? Can you make me feel a type of way? Like, some of y'all will ask some of the simplest questions or some of the dumbest questions personally, and in your head you think it's logical to ask them at certain moments. Like, you'll ask a man, do you love me? And then you get mad because he won't answer the question, do you really love me? Do you even really see me? But miss, if he doing all of this for you, if y'all been together for this amount of years, or this amount of months, or whatever the case is, if he has already proven and shown to you his love for you, why do y'all need to have a one-on-one conversation on whether or not he loves you? Maybe in your head, maybe you have an insecurity or you have a doubt in your mind about whether or not he loves you. It's like a TikTok that I saw a couple of weeks ago or last week, and you have women out here who will self-sabotage their own relationships because they just find it too good to be true to find a good man, to run across a good man.
Damn, he's so fine. He be treating me good. He give me emotional support. He feed me. He be putting it down on me like he's perfect. And that's a problem. Excuse me, you a little too peaceful. Who you got hiding from me? What? You think I'm stupid?
Who doesn't have mommy or daddy issues, who was raised up in a well-functioned household, who has a lot of good stuff going for himself, that's loyal, that doesn't mistreat you or disrespect you or talk out of his neck towards or to you. And some of y'all just self-sabotage it to the core. Y'all just ruin it. Some of y'all are the problem. You also have to keep in mind, do you produce or create a safe space for your significant other? Do you produce a safe space for your significant other? Does he feel safe to open himself up to you? Or does he feel like once you Once he reveals and unveils his secrets and how he feels, you're going to go run into your girls telling his business. Does he feel safe to really open up to you and be vulnerable to you to the point where he's willing enough to show and express his emotions, and you won't turn it against him or put in his face at moments where y'all are arguing, at moments where y'all going against one another? I have seen women, and women have done this to me, to where I'll open up to them. I'll unveil certain things going on in my life. And once we get into an argument, because now I am making logical sense, they want to have a low blow. Well, that's why you broke. That's why you ain't finding them right now. That's why you can't find a woman now. That's why. And they'll use all other type of stuff. I've heard it. I've heard women say this to men. That's why your ass did this and then that. You ain't no man. You ain't this. You ain't that. You ain't shit. All this type of stuff. I've heard it. I've seen it. In the moment that a man sees that he cannot trust you with his emotions and his feelings, he will close himself out. And you will run into certain men in this lifetime that will be nonchalant, will close themselves out, won't be as expressive, because they have been that person before. They have opened their heart up to a girl before and get rejected. They have opened their heart up and express how they feel to a girl and then get emasculated, say you're not man enough, or get played. Tell his emotions to the girl. She might seem sentimental. Go and tell the girl group chat and the girls and all this type of stuff. Or there might come a time where he expresses his emotions, and then once they get into a fight, she turns it back on him. If you want a man to be open to you, if you want a man to be secure around you, you have to create a space in which he can be so. Some of y'all women ask for a man to be emotionally intelligent, and then when you get that man, you don't know what to do with yourself. You don't know how to act. You don't know how to treat this man, because he's aware of his emotions. He is aware of how to treat himself and how to handle his emotions. Some of y'all don't. Most of y'all don't know how to handle your emotions. Y'all cry and pout and complain, and then you put on this persona, you put on this mask as if everything's all right. You strong and independent. You can do bad all by yourself. We see through that. We definitely do. But share your thoughts concerning the whole matter at hand in the comment section below. How do you feel about this whole conversation at hand for the men and women? Let's have a conversation about this in the comment section below. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share this video with other people. Until next time, I'm Tyrone, and I am out.